For the last week and a half, we've been discussing if the Switch OLED model is really worth its $50 price increase. And then Valve came out with the Steam Deck and we were like, oh my gosh, is it really worth a $50 price increase? But what if the Switch OLED didn't have an increase at all? What if the Switch OLED cost $300 even? Then would it be a pretty nifty upgrade? Because guys and girls, something weird is happening right now. It's breaking as we speak. Walmart is price cutting Switch OLED to $300. And y'all gotta let me know in the comments down below, is there something weird going on behind the scenes, or is this just a mistake spreading like wildfire? What do you think? So what's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Smash that like button and let me know in the comments down below if this has happened to you and if this changes your thought process. Let me get right into it. Everybody made their Switch OLED pre-orders this week, or everybody tried to at least. Scalpers decided to hike it up on eBay, but $350 is what everyone paid until today. I'm going to start off with my own friend, Pat, Nintendo Talk. He's a fellow YouTuber, and look at what the heck he has going on here. Walmart adjusting the price of Nintendo Switch OLED to $299. Now, they say it is a competitive price match, which we'll touch on in a second. And then you go over here and you can see he paid $349 and his pre-order has been dropped to $299. That is very, very odd. So I decided to start searching Switch OLED 300, and I saw that there are people who also got their price dropped down $50. A bunch of people. Now, what's interesting here is it seems to only be happening on the neon red and blue model, which is odd because that's the one that was easier to acquire. Because the white model was clearly the more desired model because it's a new colorway for Joy-Con and it's a new look for the dock. But this dropping to $300 is insane, and if it sticks, that changes the game, right? Valve came in and changed the game with the Steam Deck. It basically was what we wanted the Switch Pro to be, and it was expensive. But it did make us reevaluate $350 because the Steam Deck starts at $400 and it has so much more power. Well, if the Switch OLED was $300, I don't think too many people would be complaining. Maybe people would actually be cheering it a bit more. That is the same price as the current Switch, and yet they are expanding the screen, improving the screen, boosting the audio a bit, giving us a better kickstand, and reworking the dock with a LAN port. I like the sound of that. Now, I have to be honest with you and say there is a chance this just doesn't stick. But there's also a chance it does, because Walmart has done this recently in a very similar fashion. Back with the Metroid Dread Special Edition, they sent out emails dropping the price of the $90 Metroid Dread Special Edition pre-order to $52.43. Now, this made no sense. Why are they cutting $37.56? Well, they label it as a pre-order competitive price match. And if we go back to the email received from the people that got the price drop on the Switch OLED, it says the same thing. Pre-order competitive price match. Now, I don't know who they are competing against because nobody else has the freaking Switch OLED at $300. Right? Like, everybody, if you got one, you paid $350. That's what Nintendo told us it would be. So I don't know what this is. Is Walmart trying to make a play as the new powerhouse for video game pre-orders? Or are they having a ton of errors in their system? As far as I'm aware, the Metroid Dread Special Edition has stuck. Nobody has had their price readjusted, so maybe this does hold true. And in that case, what do other retailers do? Do they decide to drop it to a similar level? Do you write your Best Buy, your GameStop, your Amazon and say, hey, Walmart's doing this, are you going to price match? Or will they follow in suit down the line? If you want my true thoughts, I don't know. My better judgment says that they will price adjust this back and issue an email apologizing for the error. But they didn't do that with Metroid Dread. And why just the neon red and blue? It's odd. Clearly there's more plentiful stock of that model, yet it's still selling out most places. I mean, if we are to go to eBay, you can look and see that both consoles are upcharged considerably. You're looking at a $430 to $450 price range right now. I mean, some people have them listed for way higher, but the ones that are selling and the low point here is roughly the same for both colorways. So it's odd that one would get a price drop and not the other. And look, all logic says there's no way Nintendo lowers the price actually after announcing $350. I've seen some people say maybe they felt pressure from Valve and the Steam Deck. That thing sold out. Those reservations were gone so fast, and it's such a more powerful system. But I've never seen that happen. Nintendo doesn't work like that. Nintendo isn't one to really adjust. They're more the trendsetter than the follower, and I feel like they believe firmly that their system is worth what it's worth. They were bold in that move, but then again, stock did drop a bit, and some people thought it was crazy Nintendo was trying to upcharge for such an incremental improvement. So this situation is going to be really interesting to follow. Will Walmart honor this $300 price drop? And if they do, how do they make it fair for everyone? Because I got a white Switch OLED, but I also want to pay $300. And there's no chance the two different colorways have different price points because it's the exact same system. Even at $300 though, I have to tell you, I'm so much more excited for the Steam Deck. I think that thing looks sick. I got my reservation in, although mine currently says Q2 2022, which is a bummer, but the thought of playing Elden Ring on the big TV, and then Elden Ring in bed, and then Elden Ring back on the TV, that's just too darn cool. And the Steam Deck absolutely took some steam out of Nintendo's announcement, which already was a bit lackluster, but yeah, did any of you pre-order that one? And like I mentioned, this is happening right now, breaking. More and more people are getting the email, so I will definitely follow up once there's more clarity. Direct Feed Games just tweeted, Walmart dropped the price, citing competitive pricing. Due to their pre-order guarantee, they should honor the new lower price, but it's likely caused by SKU confusion with the regular Switch, as the white Switch OLED has not seen a similar drop. So if I had to put money down, I would say big error, big mistake, will be corrected, or maybe Walmart will honor it for the few that got the email, but will keep the $350 price point going forward. Do you believe that something crazy is actually going on behind the scenes? Or is this more likely just a mistake? Let me know in the comments down below. And also let me know what your experience was like with the pre-order. Has anybody resorted to buying from a scalper? I've seen stock come back at certain places. Amazon finally popped theirs, although their pre-orders went in just a couple of seconds. It was very, very fast. So let me know your story on your pre-order. Are you still even interested in this thing? Or after seeing the Steam Deck, have you maybe shifted your funds to plan for a more powerful handheld? I'll keep you posted because this is crazy, but it does make you think. Like, look how positively people react to the $299, $300 price point for Switch OLED. How different would the conversation be if Nintendo had came out and said, hey, we're replacing the Switch, not trying to introduce a faux better model. We're just making a better Switch for new players. And if you want to swap yours out, hey, you can do it for the same price. So I'm curious what you all think. Let me know. Hit that like button on the way out. And until next time, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. Enjoy your weekends. SwitchForce out.